Celebrating the International World Cities Day, atop Old Kampala, the colonial captain Frederick Lugard set up a fort in the 1890s. Strategically located, the enemy would be located easily in case of an attack. Because of its elevation then, the fort remained the Ugandan colonial administrative headquarters until 1905 when it moved to Entebbe. Entebbe became a home to key administrative departments. The governor's residence at the time was located where the State House stands today. Entebbe, which is dotted by old buildings that house administrative departments, including the present Ministry of Agriculture, provided quick access to the airport. Also, some remains of the colonial times are the Works Department and the police stations. On the eve of independence, October 8, 1962, Entebbe served its last days as capital of Uganda. Kampala, which had been a municipality since 1949, became the capital city of the new independent country from October 9, 1962. But what is Kampala, the capital city of Uganda? It became the administrative center of the country with nearly all ministries and government departments located in it. Also, it is where the parliament was located and still is. During the colonial era, Kampala was the fabled city of 7 hills: Old Kampala, Kololo, Nakasero, Namirembe, Kibuli, Makerere, and Rubaga. Today, due to its growth, which dates back to the 1990s, it is said to cover 21 hills. Some of them are Muyenga, Mbuya, and Naguru. The once open land colonized by impalas from where it draws its name soon became a settlement of people, with its first storied building, Drappers, which until recently was the head office of Crane Bank. As the number of people grew, segregated settlement emerged. Whites, mostly colonial administrators, settled in Kololo and Nakasero. Indians were in Old Kampala. A blend of white and a few African missionaries set up abode on Namirembe Hill. Natives, as Ugandans were then referred to, found home in Kibuli, but this became part of Kampala exclusively for Muslims. Other Ugandans lived in Nakawa and Naguru housing estates. Kampala then was planned as a city for 100,000 people. Points like Jinja Road Police Station, Kira Road Police Station, Old Kampala CID office, and Wandegea Police Station marked the boundary of Kampala. There was a lot of green. That long stretch of Lugogo bypass was a forest. This later, until 20 years ago, was Kampala's gazetted garbage dumping ground. High-rise buildings gradually graced the city's skyline. Among the earlier ones after Drappers were Amber House. Over the years, the buildings have been popping up. UCB, now Cham Towers, Uganda House, Apollo Hotel, once International Hotel, now Sheraton, Diamond Trust and Crested Towers at one time were the pride of Kampala. Not anymore, as new modern ones like Walker's House and Mapera House 20 years ago, the grounds on which they stand were desolate. In the pre-colonial 1960s, 1970s and 1980s, traffic in Kampala was light. Buses then were a reliable public means of transport. This has since collapsed, and dominant transport is border and taxis, causing jam. If a Ugandan who lived and died in those days came back to life, he would go back to the dead because of the mess on the roads. Public works and maintenance broke down in the 1970s. Kampala City Council did no work. It was in 2011 when it was transformed into the Kampala City Authority that Kampala's recent growth and development started. Roads are being fixed. Better planning is on course. Street lights in some sections are working. People who had never traveled abroad are seeing traffic lights for the first time. But it is taking them long to learn how they function and so causing confusion. Slowly and steadily, Kampala is becoming a city after years of neglect. Today, Kampala is made up of 5 divisions, each at the level of municipality. This shows how Kampala has grown from a park of impalas to a city. It hosts key installations like the Parliament, Supreme Court, police headquarters, and ministries. Next year, Uganda will get more cities with the following municipalities elevated: Arua, Gulu, Fort Portal, Mbarara, Mbale, Masaka, and Jinja. Lira, Hoima, and Entebbe will gain city status in 2021.